Hey friends, how are ya? No, it's been a while, but I wanted to pop in and do a flip through of this cute, fun mini album that I made for Doodlebug. I just joined their design team and so excited to be working with their products every month. And today I am using the Bunny Hop collection. It is such a fun Easter spring collection. So let me just show you real quick. These are the stickers in the collection. Here's some of the papers. And they are just so stinking cute. I love the colors. They're so vibrant. And of course, all of the cute little icons. And you see a variety of things around my mini here, but I wanted to kind of show you what I made, my thought process, and if you have any questions, just let me know. So I wanted to make like kind of like a junk album, but still structured. So I decided to just dye it with this cute little pom-pom trim that I have. It is a pretty thick one, so look at it. It like opens all the way, just because I added so much into it. But you can see the structure. The spine, I want to say is about, let's see, it's about an inch or so wide. And then what I did is I took 2 pieces of the printed paper, adhere them together, and then just stitched using a plain stitch blue thread. I used blue thread throughout for my machine stitching, mainly because I was lazy to change it, but the color worked. So you can see there's lots of stitching in here. And then for my title, I just used what the cardstock die cuts, added a lot of the shapes, as well as the little enamel dots to kind of give it some more visual interest. It is bound with a set of stitches. So I was a little ambitious in terms of how much my machine could stitch through. So I did have to go in and kind of reinforce by hand, but it worked. I think all in all, I stitched together like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7 pages, but they're pretty thick paper, so, but it worked. So you can see I added lots of embellishments into the album. You'll see a lot of texture using foam adhesive and threads and things like that. So I'll just flip through and kind of talk a little bit about it. So for my opening page, this one is double-sided, just because the print on this side, on the opposite side of this paper, is meant for like cut aparts. Let me see if I do have an extra sheet. So this is what the back looks like. So obviously not great when I'm just cutting it like that. So I backed it with this grid paper from the coordinating assortment pack. So I stitched them together, popped up the bunny, and then you'll see here, you'll notice a lot of the animals. I added little shape sprinkles. So I just discovered these. I had no idea that Doodlebug had them, but they're called shape sprinkles, an eye for an eye. And they're made for putting little eyes on all the little animals and all the cute little friends that they have. So I thought that was so cute. So you'll see me use that throughout. But anyway, added lots of like little bits and pieces here. And then on the back, I used a lot of the titles sideways. Here I made a little pocket page, and then you can pull it up and add a 2.5 by 6 inch photo. So I kept a lot of the dimensions are like 2 by 3, 2 by 2, 2.5, or like 2.5 by 6. So you'll see that a lot. On the back side, I added some circle photos. I have one of those 3 by 4 cards here, and then a photo on the back. These are the washi tapes. And here I did a pull-out page. So one side is an egg hunt page, and when you pull it out, it almost looks like an entire layout. And then on the back of that is another like layout like collection. Made a little pocket, side pocket here, and added a tag, a large title, coloring eggs, and just lots of embellishments here. Another pocket, and then you can see I stitched that pocket. Added one of the shaker pops. Isn't it so cute? I love these. A nice tall photo, and then I used one of those journaling cut apart pieces here for all the memories. More pictures, Easter Sunday pictures, circular photos. Have another title page here. So lots of space. Have a large, like a tall pocket page here. Yeah, and I first built this thinking that I could use those journaling cards to put in here, but since the album or the pocket is 3 inches wide and those cards are 3 inches wide, it doesn't fit, but that's okay. I added my photo in there with the tag. Another tall photo, one of those journaling cards. So this one I actually adhered to the back of a 3 by 4. So I cut 2 of those out together, kept them together, and then adhered my journaling piece to the back of it. Have another peep card, Easter basket. So just trying to capture all those fun family memories with the kids. So I hope this gives you some ideas to try. It's definitely a chunky one, so you know, if you're one where you don't love albums that are chunky, you can always kind of minimize the foam and the things that you're adding. But so wanted to show you on the spine, I added 2 of the little charmers, and they're just so adorable. I love how this turned out. And then to close it up, I've got my pom-pom ribbon. Give it a little kind of tie, and I'll hold it together. So anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to share links, anything that you're interested in, and hope this gives you some new techniques or things to try out.